Debonair. Okay.
Good, y'all. Shout out to notification gang for hitting the like button. Video even start yet. All Village One's in it. I appreciate you anyway. We have a crazy update regarding what's her name? Fortinberry, Christina, whatever her name is, Fortinberry, something. We got a crazy update for y'all, man. Let me make sure I write something down. Crazy one. Apparently, she's getting slapped with more charges. More kids are stepping forward. What in the hell is this? Hey, yo. Y'all couldn't tell. I dare one of y'all to look me dead in my eyes and tell me, Dev, she did this because she couldn't get a man to have sex with. I refuse. She got the titties all out already. I'm not really into no disrespect. Y'all know I love my dark skins. I'm not really into what I see on my screen right now. There's a lot of dudes that likes it. I like titties though, so I I would have had to make an exception, maybe. But no, seriously, man, no, I just more kids have stepped up. They're planning to add more charges. Let's get into this, y'all. I'll make sure to link, first of all, put a link in the description to part one, and I'll make sure to put the eye at the top in case y'all have not seen this video yet. But let's get into it, y'all. I got to hear this.
Dozens of new charges are filed against a former Morgan County teacher. This is just south of Indianapolis. Brittany Fortinberry is accused of sexually abusing multiple boys, some as young as 13. Court paperwork states Fortinberry gave teens drugs and that had group sex with them. In one incident, a victim said Fortinberry allegedly spent $600 for various purchases and then had sex with the students while making them wear the mask from the movie Scream. Fortinberry
Now, real quick, hold on, because I want to make sure I read this. They attached something here, and I just want to make sure I read it out. Hold on, y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. Y'all know I ain't gonna skin y'all out on anything. So it says new high school teacher who was accused of R-wording her students, plural students. I still can't believe this lady was having a train ran on her. She conducted a train being ran on her by an underage boy. I can't wrap my mind around that part. Accused of R-wording her students as young as 13 while they wore screen masks. Is rumored to have been having, quote unquote, having relationships with her. Oh, I forgot to add that part with her adopted son. Apparently, she had adopted a boy was in an actual sexual relation with her underage adopted boy, allegedly. Why isn't this blowing up? Why do you not see and or hear women talking about this? Why are they sweeping this under the rug? There was women making in the comment section making crazy accusations talking about, oh, so we just gonna pretend like these boys wasn't trying to shoot they shot at her. What? Little monster. Indiana mom and teacher Brittany Fortinberry, 31 years old, now faces 30 counts. I think last time I did this video, I think it was like 12, but now it's 30 counts. Child, you know what, crimes. Fortenberry is accused of having groups of young boys over, drugging them, and having gangbangs with them. I just can imagine a man doing this, having threesomes and foursomes with 13-year-old girls. What in the hell? This would have been all over CNN. Let me just have been a black man doing this. Oh Lord, Jesus Lord. I keep calling on to you, Lord. I need you now more than ever. I need you. Allah, where you at? I need you. This is crazy. Imagine a black man. What? What, man? It would have been a Netflix special out. We'd have had a trailer out by the end of spring. Man, One boy now claims that Fortenberry's children were exposed to the crimes as reported by the Daily Mail. The boy says Fortenberry had her young son stay in the room at the end of the bed while she had sex with the student. Hey, yo. The boy said that Brittany asked him to have sex with her, that he did have sex with her, and that her son was in the room in the bed the entire time after David read. What type of female ditty is this? A separate young boy, we already have 3 boys now. A separate young boy says they were rumors that Fortenberry was in a relationship with her adopted son. The boy said there was rumors that Brittany had adopted and she was having a relationship with him, adopted a boy and was having a relationship with him. According to Wagner Reeds LLP, at least 10 boys between the ages of 13 and 16 were abused by the teacher. Fortenberry blames her weight loss for her alleged assault. So now you losing weight made you want to have sex. Y'all see how they love? And this is going to fly, y'all. This is going to fly. She's going to get in that courtroom and get the crime. She's going to put on the best act y'all have ever seen. She going to give Viola Davis a run for her money. She going to put the best act. When I was 11 years old, I got ganged R-word by a group of grown men, and I just never mentally recovered, and that's why now I do. And the damn people in the court is going to believe her, give her a slap on the wrist. 3 months. 3 months, no worries. It's okay, ma'am. The judge gonna get off that goddamn stand, walk down, and give her a hug, just like she did. What's that lady name? I forgot that lady name that shot Botham Jean in his own house. Goddamn embarrassment! I'll never forget that judge doing that. Let's keep going, y'all. My bad. I just had to make sure I say that.
And $600 for various purchases, and then had sex with the students while making them wear the mask from the movie.
Look at how sexual her pictures. I'm sorry. How sexual her pictures are. She was allowing these kids to follow her on her social media platforms. Look how sexually explicit, not explicit. Look how sexually suggestive she is in all her pictures. Breast out, tongue out, mouth open. What 13-year-old boy needs to be following you on social media if you're posting pictures like this?
Scream. Fortenberry allegedly told the teen she would kill herself if they reported anything.
31-year-old Brittany Fortinberry has been held here at the Morgan County Jail since her arrest last month on charges of sexual misconduct with a minor. Since then, 5 new victims have come forward with additional allegations. Prosecutors have asked to file up to 24 additional criminal charges against her, including 10 counts of child molesting, sexual misconduct with a minor, and 13 other charges for disseminating material harmful to minors and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
24 more charges is about to be placed. Look at these pictures, y'all. This is crazy. 24 new charges. Why should they give her 6 months? I'm telling y'all.
Documents say all of the teens reported Fortenberry would send them nude and explicit photos and videos on Snapchat and force them to have group sex at her Martinsville home. A child victim advocate says it's important for parents to feel comfortable having difficult conversations with their children.
And what we just encourage is that parents kind of ask that open-ended question, and they give their children a chance to speak, and then they praise their courage at that time rather than asking them questions about what they did or why they didn't tell. The last thing that we want is a child to feel blame or shame as a result of making a disclosure.
We reached out to the Morgan County Prosecutor's Office to see when these formal charges will be filed. We have not yet heard back. In Morgan County, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
You cannot make this up, y'all. You cannot make this. I couldn't make this up. But believe. But you gotta protect these girls. from these men. These men, they're predators, Deb. You didn't know that? It's the men. The men, they're predators. They're the creeps. They're the this. They're the that. How do you know that they're creeps? How do you know that they're any of those things that you just said? They just look like it, Deb. They just look like the type that are trying with the underage woman. They just look like it. Okay, well, what does she look like? Because had she looked like the type to try something with an underage boy, she would have never been able to get in her position being a teacher. And she was a teacher there for years. That's why I say all the time, y'all, when stuff like this happens, y'all gotta backtrack on all the previous years that she worked, all the previous students that she had. This isn't no one and done type of thing. She got way too comfortable giving boys $600 in cash worth of gifts, having these boys pull up to her home and have gang banging things with two boys and having a third boy watch at the edge of the bed? You're telling me she just did that random, that's just a one-time thing. She's been doing stuff like this, man. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. I mean, wow. And I still have yet to see a female YouTuber, women in general, first of all, talk about this, push this out there into the mainstream media to be talked about. They still don't talk about it. And the few that do, they're making excuses. Oh, well, we're not going to pretend that like these little boys didn't want it. What? We're not going to pretend like these little boys wasn't trying to shoot their shot at the teacher. These little boys be wanting to sleep with their teacher. They be wanting to, what the hell are you talking about? I was in elementary, I'm not saying elementary. I was in middle school. I was in high school. Little girls was dreaming about sleeping with our male teachers. I remember that when I was in high school. So where's that excuse? Why are y'all not talking about that too? They never, in majority, want to protect or issue any type of protective when it's regarding boys. Why isn't this on CNN, Fox News, MSNBC? Damn, you name it. It's only popular probably in their state, not even their state, probably in their city, their local area. The local news is probably talking about it, probably, but that's about as good as it's going to get. Nobody's talking about this on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I haven't seen a post about it yet. I believe I may be the first YouTuber outside of law and crime. I think I'm the first YouTuber who talked about it. I'm probably the only YouTuber to talk about these types of things, man. Come on. 24 additional charges. They said five, I think 5 or 6. 6 plus more students, more boys came forward and said, yeah, I hit that too. What? From 13 to 16. But Deb, I gotta protect my daughters from these men, Deb. These men, they're predators. These men are this, these men are that. I gotta protect my daughters from these men. What about your sons? What about these little boys? Oh, well, they won. They probably won it. They were probably shooting their shot at them, Deb. Who cares? They're boys. They like it. They like coochie. Who cares? What? Keep that same energy. I'll do my best to provide y'all with the update the next time I receive it. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for Erica.